One note at a time, so you make sure you got them. I just play those quietly by finger picking at the beginning. And then in the middle of the song with the big climax, I use two-handed technique to play the same notes. Sounds like this. So let me show that to you a little bit slower. On the high E string, you have these notes. Louder. Then on the B string, big stretch. Then a little smaller stretch, still on the B string. And back to the high E string. And 1, 2, 3. There you have it. This is the Eudaimonia Overture. It has a lot of parts, and they're all kind of different from each other, but at least they're in the same tempo and mostly in the same key, which is why I put them together, and I like the way they flow. At the beginning of the song, we have this crazy two-handed thing. It's actually much easier to play than it sounds. I'm using a lot of the same frets, which is why it's easier to play. The 12th fret, I believe this is the 17th fret, so a little bit of a stretch there. And then the 19th with a tap. So as tapping licks go, that's relatively easy. And I just do that on each set of strings. Well, there's the first 4. And then I repeat the top 2, so it would be. And it looks kind of good because you're stretching and you'll lean over your guitar. Then at the end, I hit those same frets on the top strings. So altogether you can see how that comes together. So it's kind of amazing. I can't believe it sounds like that because it's really pretty easy to play as long as you can get that stretch happening. The next part are these arpeggiated chords. I'm just going to play through them slowly so you can hear them. The important thing here is actually the bass note is changing underneath. So I hope you can hear the song and the record so you know the context of what's happening with the bass note. But here's how it sounds a little bit slower. So it took me a long time to memorize that, but once you get it down, it's not that technically difficult to play, and it's a lot of fun to play that with a band because you're just getting these great, solid arpeggio patterns that, you know, they're not super fast, but they're locked in and they're driving. You know, it's 1, 2, 3.